Good morning, guys. It is Monday, 6:23. Here, exhausted, beyond exhausted, because I'm not exactly sure. I know I got at least 2 hours. It might have been 3 hours of sleep because I dozed off before I planned to go to sleep, but I don't know for how long. And then I woke up and was awake until like 2 something in the morning. So I'm so tired. Monday, I have to stay late today because it's the new teacher thing. Today is also science testing. So today is science, and then tomorrow is math. Only 5th grade is testing because they're the only ones that do science. Today, and then tomorrow, math. It's 2 days, so tomorrow and Wednesday is math testing, and then they go immediately into 4th grade testing. But I don't know if I'll be doing 4th grade. So every day this week is some type of testing. I wasn't sure if they was gonna go ahead and start 4th grade testing, but they are. I don't know why I guess we don't have enough space or enough people to test, because I don't know why they separated it like that, but I guess that's why. Okay, but obviously I need to work on lesson plans as well, because they weren't done last week. I don't know, like I said, I don't know if I'm going to be testing or not 4th grade, so I'm going to just put it like I'm not for right now, and then whenever he sends out the tested thing, I'll update it then. I don't know if we're doing the pros this Friday or if she's going to do them Monday. Oh, let me see. It should be on that. Listen, okay, she put pro 2. Oh, I don't know how to spell. Also, this week, my other 2 Spanish classes start, although the one tomorrow, we're not having a class. Instead, it's just they want us to go through the materials because the following week we start our conversation. It's different. The class that I'm taking on Tuesday is different from other classes I've taken in the setup. So we're doing like conversation practice for like 5 weeks, and then we're having classes after the last 5 weeks, or maybe conversation for 4 weeks, and then grammar. Because this week we're not meeting or anything. So, okay. Anyways, share teacher should be here today. I don't know how many students are going to show up today then. So we shall see. But hopefully, like I said, that should be the last day that shit out. So hopefully everything will go back. They'll get back into a routine, because I'm probably not going to bring that student in here to eat lunch, because that student's supposed to have silent lunch too. So I should be able to update you guys during lunch at least, I think. Alright guys, it is 12 o'clock dot lunchtime. I have school lunch today. I'm gonna have to put some money in my account tomorrow, although I don't think I'm gonna eat school lunch tomorrow. But I might on Wednesday, because I think it's Thai on Wednesday. Thai curry. I might eat that. We'll see. But yeah, I think, no, everybody is here today. Surprise, surprise. We haven't had everybody since spring break. So I did testing with that one student. It was okay. No issues. Although he was like sleeping. I had to keep waking him up to do for part 1. Because we did both part 1 and part 2 today for science, which is short. They only have the max amount of time is 40 minutes. I don't know if they announced testing is finished. When we went to recess, they hadn't. And we were like 10 minutes late to recess. So they only had 10 minutes because they would not stop talking and be still. Also, they're saying we're not going to get another AP. And I guess this is the first year where we have 3. No pay raises, but if you move up a step, you will get that bump. And I guess they're going to redo the school calendar because there may be like some furlough days or something. I still haven't heard anything about class placement. And my share teacher was saying they normally have a form they have to fill out first with identifying it, like which students are EIP, which students are like ESOL, like high, mid, low students, students with IEPs, things like that, or students with behavior who don't have like IEP or anything else before they do class placement. So she was kind of expecting to have the form. I'm trying to think where else. Oh yeah, the people across the hall got their feedback from the principal when they had their observation. Apparently she did 3 of them at the same time. But then one of the teachers, and they were saying that she put stuff in there that wasn't true. So I guess they're trying to determine if it's worth talking to her and having her do another observation, because it could go worse. All right, especially because it's at the end of the year and student behavior. But so far, like, it hasn't been horrible. Like, they've been quiet for the most part, just a couple of students. I think we're going to review, act maybe a Kahoot, and then do the test, maybe, depending on how they do with the Kahoot. But it's the test that's only like 10 questions, so it shouldn't take too long. And I do have this day this afternoon, but one of the people sent an email saying we're gonna do a circle, and then they're gonna ask for feedback, like strengths and weaknesses, and then hopefully that's it. Because I really don't want to stay late for this, but I've missed 1 or 2 of them. We only meet like I think every other month, but we're supposed to meet again next month for a graduation. Like, could y'all not do that during the whole, like, the Tuesday where we have to stay late already? Like, do we really need to stay Monday for that? No. Because it's been, like, the biggest waste of time for me, and I hate that. Like, I don't find anything useful or valuable from these Mondays. I will check in with you guys later. Good morning, guys. It's Tuesday. It is 6:24. I got here I came inside the school like 6:20. Because I had to stop and get gas, but I decided to wait till I got to here, like close to the school instead of where I live, because it's a little bit too much gas. So yeah, so yesterday we stayed until about 3:30, but again we started we were supposed to start at 2:30. I don't think we started at 2:30, maybe 2:35-ish. 4 weeks, 3 full weeks, and then 3 early release for students. So, yeah. Anyways, I don't know exactly what our faculty meeting will be about today. I guess they're gonna, I don't know. I don't know if it's gonna tell us like the allotments, changes, because I feel like they might know now since they did the budget. They had the budget thing last week. Although there's supposed to be another one in May, so I don't know. So still should be doing testing today. It's math starts, so I feel like that might take a little bit longer. I don't know. Like for most people, large testing groups, it will take longer. For the student that I have, I don't know. I guess it depends on if he works the problems out or not. But yeah, so I will check in with you guys later. It's Tuesday. We're supposed to have team planning. I guess I should go. I don't. It depends on testing, how long testing lasts. But anyways, I will talk with you guys later. Alright guys, 2:21, end of the day. We have all students, although one student came late. Testing, that one, the student that I tested, 5 minutes, maybe 6, to do the math. This is 5th grade, and I know it's on 5th grade math. He didn't write nothing down, so I don't know. He just selected, basically. I don't know. But tomorrow's the last day for 3rd and 5th grade, so yeah. So I heard some rumors and then some confirmed things, because the lead 2nd grade teacher, I guess she met with the principal yesterday. So they're getting rid of some positions, like just gone. And so those people basically will be placed in the classroom. Like if they want a job, they're gonna be placed in the classroom. So the people on the lowest on the totem pole will be moving on to a different school. That's how that's working. And it's I think 5 positions that they're getting rid of. So like intervention, math and reading intervention, both gone. And some of the coaches, academic coaches positions are leaving as well. And the gifted teacher, which they call Target, she's retiring. And I think there aren't that many people who could take her position because the principal doesn't want to hire from outside the school. She wants to hire someone, move someone from in the school up to that position. I think it's going to be the second grade lead teacher because the other 2 people she asked didn't want to do it. So that means there will be a different second grade lead. And I was asking my share teacher, like who could do it? She can only think of 2 people, even though there's 9 of them. And apparently, I guess somebody else also did get a contract, a 4th grade teacher.
And now please dismiss all kindergarten first grade math.
Special ed is different because we have our own FTE. So I think we're good because we're getting more students in special ed. However, one of our second grade teachers will be moving to 3rd grade. Will be leaving 2nd grade. So we don't know which one because she hasn't said anything. We don't know who will be teaching, like being the special ed teacher next year. My share teacher said she did talk to the principal because she wants to stay in this room because this is her 3rd year, and she said she's moved rooms every year, so she wants to stay in this room. So our faculty meeting is, she says we're working, and she said we're working in teams. They already put us in teams and define our role that we're going to be sitting in. To bring something to write with in the highlighter, but do not bring papers to grade or work to do during the staff meeting. And then we'll also be taking a survey, so we need our computer. So I don't know exactly what we're doing, but we'll see. And then this lead, the SSA, sent something for our special ed teachers to do. I'm trying to just do Friday, but she just sent it. I'm like, when are we supposed to do this? Because it's due Friday, so at least Wednesday and Thursday, but we still got testing going on and other stuff. Because you're not supposed to take a device when you're testing, so it's not like we could sit there while the student's testing and do work, because we can't. So, how is it due Friday? That makes no sense. Anyways, so I'll update you tomorrow about what happens during this faculty meeting, but the 2nd grade lead teacher was saying the principal was planning to just go ahead and share everything. I guess like who's leaving and what positions, where people moving and stuff. So, anyways, that is it for now. Like I said, I will update you guys tomorrow. Good morning, guys. Wednesday, 6:23. I'm exhausted. Same thing happened. And then I was falling asleep before playing team. And then I woke up. I was awake for hours. So yesterday meeting, basically they had us do, at first they went over like celebrations and then questions, which took like 30 minutes, which was ridiculous. Do we really need to do that? No, they could have, like the celebrations part, they could have just sent an email. The questions part, they didn't put the answers, so like someone had to tell the answers depending on what the question was. So one of them was, I don't even remember now. But the celebrations part, she didn't mention one of the 3rd grade teachers is about to finish her gift endorsement. So that's another option I don't think they talked about. However, then we did just basically what we talked about Monday in our new teacher thing meeting. Same thing. And it's something that we had to talk about in our team planning as well. So basically we talk about the same thing 3 different times. Stuff like that. That's I don't like. And then there was like maybe the last 5-10 minutes that she went over. Actually, oh, also she did talk about some things going on during the summer So I think there may be an opportunity to earn some money. So one thing they're doing is a kinder camp, and then they're doing something for students with disability, rising third, fourth, and fifth grade students with disabilities. So I might put my name down on the list for that because she said it should be small groups of like 6 students. So I don't know though if it's a specific program they have or if you have to come up with stuff yourself. I don't know how long it is. I don't know. I'm debating. And then she talked about next school year. So she did give us some information the person yesterday didn't have. So we know it's 5 people whose positions are just gone. Completely gone. So the principal was saying that now some of the positions they could use them in a support position. However, that would make the class sizes larger, and she prefers for the class sizes to be smaller. And then she also said that they get first choice, and they have until Friday to decide. And she did say like the people, like those on the totem pole would be leaving basically, depending on what they choose. So it's up to them on what position they want. Yeah. Okay. I will check in with you guys later. Alright guys, it is 12:02. Yeah, so lunchtime. We got school lunch today. One student is absent. Anyways, that's probably going to be it for today unless something out of the ordinary happens. So I probably will just talk with you guys tomorrow. Which tomorrow's Thursday. I kept thinking today was Thursday. No, it's only Wednesday. Tomorrow's Thursday. Which should be a regular day for me. So I should be in here the whole time. So I think though we still need to do a mirror testing. And that's where they had to like speak into a microphone on her computer. So I think we're gonna do that she wants to do that in the afternoon. Cause she said she don't want to do that during testing because they have to like, one part they kind of have to like yell for it to hear them. So we'll see. But I'll probably just talk with you guys tomorrow. Good morning guys, it's Thursday, 6:13. Here, I got to school at maybe 5:58. And came in a little bit earlier than normal because it's raining. It's raining and I wanted to just come inside. I did not think it was going to rain this morning because I checked yesterday and it's like, it's not going to rain. If it was going to rain, it was going to be in the evening. So I was a bit surprised. Luckily, I always have a small umbrella in my book bag, even though it's kind of raggedy. But it did the job. So I just had to stop upstairs to write my name on the calendar to reserve the conference room for IEP meetings. So I need to ask this person if they could be my LEA for those 2 meetings, one next Friday and one the Friday after. So we shall see. So that means that we'll probably have indoor recess. That is going to be it for now. I will update you guys probably during lunch because I should be in here by myself. I will be in here by myself. Yeah. Alright guys, 12:01 and lunchtime. One student came late. So for the most part, it's been okay. There's been a couple of students who had minor issues, like the one that used to cause all the problems at the beginning of the year. But his mom popped up. I don't know. It's surprising because we didn't like contact her or anything. She just came by herself. But it was having like a minor meltdown, nothing serious. Yeah. So they didn't have buffalo dip today, so I got that with salad and a pear. So I'm about to eat that. This afternoon will be math. Not sure what we'll be doing, but I did schedule those 2 IEP meetings, and I got an LEA, so I had to ask the person, which was a little nerve-wracking. But so I found out one of the teachers is going to be going to Gwinnett County, and then the other one, who this was her first year here in Cobb County, is going back to her old district, which is Fulton County. And I was looking because, like, I guess some teacher, there's a Facebook group obviously for teachers, but my sheriff teacher was saying she think it was someone from this school that made a post saying how they didn't want to go back into the classroom and all this stuff. But I'm like, they don't have a choice. Like, there's no options if they want to stay in Cobb County because there's no jobs available. that got me curious. There's a ton of jobs in Gwinnett County. Like, I saw one from my old school, but it looked like it was part-time, for a special ed teacher. But it might be specifically for someone to do testing. I think, maybe. But yeah, there was just a ton of jobs. So I'm thinking maybe other districts may not be going through what Cobb is going through. Nobody want to leave Cobb, I guess. So like, they're getting rid of those positions, like lots of places. Even though the superintendent said he was prioritizing schools and staff. But I'm like, they're getting rid of it at our school, and our school is on the list. Then the other schools might have it worse. That's gonna be it for right now. We'll see what happens later. Good morning, guys. It's Friday, 6:26. I've been here for some time. I just forgot to vlog because I was recording a video for TikTok because I decided to do a challenge of talking in Spanish every day for at least a minute. So I did that first, and then I forgot. I started getting to work, filling out this form. We had to fill out for each student on a caseload, but it don't make any sense. Like, she wanted us to put the segments, but the way she has it on here is not how we write our REP, so it don't match. It doesn't make any sense. Also, we're supposed to have shared planning, so guess what we're going to talk about Tuesday when they're coming to watch the entire math block. And math is the afternoon because they're tired, and at the beginning of the year they were sleeping, but now it's behavior. Also, it's the end of the year. So I'm just thinking that it's a good thing I came to Cobb when I did, because originally I had thought about staying in Gwinnett another year just so I could get those 3 years in. But if I had, that means I would have been trying to get a job now, and there's no jobs available. So. But I will check in with you guys later. There are 11 students. One student that was, I would say, super tardy. But 11 students. So the one student who we causing issues not here, but the gen ed student that she was having an issue this morning again. Like when we walked, because we had shared planning, so we went upstairs for shared planning. The person who was in here originally wasn't in here. Somebody else was, and she was like correcting that student. So that's what we walked into, and I don't know if she was already in a mood before that, or if that teacher talking to her put her in a bad mood. But so she spent like part of the morning just talking back and complaining and whining, and then went and took a nap. Because at this point in the year, you know, as long as she completes the work, and we're like, you know what, sometimes that helps. A nap helps. Then you had to fill out for the students in my caseload about their segments. It didn't take long at all because it's literally just select them buttons. I was in my Thursday class. Yeah, that was last night. Intermediate 2. I wasn't sure if I would be able to handle it, but so far, fine. Yeah. So we are reading a book that we read in Basic 2, and I was wondering why we're reading it again. It's because we're gonna have to turn all the present tense verb into past tense while we're reading. So I'm like, okay, that sounds challenging, but yeah, because this is a super easy book, and I'm like, why are we reading this again? That didn't make any sense, but now I understand. This is going to be it for now. I may update you guys quickly. I will check in with you guys at the end of the day. It's Saturday, 10:30. I think I forgot to end the vlog yesterday. I don't remember. But yeah, I already had my appointment this morning and everything. Yes, I did just go ahead and get a silk press. I can't tell if my hair grew. I mean, I know it grew, but also got a trim, so I can't tell. Because last time I had curls and it was never just bone straight. So yeah, but that is it. So I'm going to study, do some homework. Now that I have 4 classes, it's a lot of homework, and maybe order some food. And then later today, I'll probably go ahead and clean, because tomorrow I'm gonna have to go grocery shopping and do laundry. So yeah, but thank you guys for watching. I will see you next week.